Well, another year, another government shutdown. You might think these shutdowns are just the result of some unfortunate squabble in Washington, a messy but natural side effect of democracy. But what if I told you this constant brinkmanship is actually the point? What if government shutdowns aren't just about budgets, but about keeping you distracted, divided, and disengaged? As of today, Congress has once again failed to pass a spending bill on time, leading to yet another shutdown of non-essential government services. Hundreds of thousands of federal workers are facing furloughs. National parks close, safety inspections slow, payments get delayed. Real people, ordinary families, feel this sting first. And yet, while these consequences are very real, the political players in Washington seem almost giddy about the chaos. They use it as a weapon, fundraising off of it, going on TV to blame the other side and rallying their base. It's less about governance and more about spectacle. So here's the thing. Government shutdowns are a modern phenomenon. Before 1976, they basically didn't even happen. But since the late 70s and especially the 1990s, shutdowns have become a reoccurring event. We've had more than 20 funding gaps, including the longest shutdown in U.S. history in 2018 to 2019. And why? Because each side has learned something very crucial here. Threatening a shutdown works. It energizes your base. It frames you as a fighter. It paints your opponent as the villain, and in other words, turns the governance, which is supposed to be boring and steady, into a zero-sum cage match for attention. This is classic divided by design. Instead of coming in together to fix structural problems, leaders keep us locked in tribal conflict. Think about the messaging. They're spending money recklessly versus they're heartless and cruel for cutting vital services. Both sides exaggerate because both sides need you angry. When the public is busy arguing about who's at fault for the shutdown, we're not asking bigger questions like, why is the entire budget process this broken? Why do lobbyists and megadonors always seem to get paid even during shutdowns? Why do shutdowns never seem to hurt the people actually causing them? Shutdowns hit the powerless hardest: federal workers, contractors, families waiting for checks. Meanwhile, politicians get to go on cable news, point fingers, and cash campaign checks. The system rewards those who break it because a broken system is easier to manipulate. So when you see a shutdown, don't just pick a side. Ask, who benefits from this chaos? Who profits from dysfunction? And who wants you too exhausted and distracted to demand a better system? Because that's the design. Gridlock keeps the status quo safe. And the next time a politician tells you they're fighting for you during a shutdown, remember, if they were actually fighting for you, the government wouldn't be shut down in the first place. So remember, this isn't about left versus right. This is once again about top versus bottom. It's about a system that works for politicians and pundits, but fails the people who actually fund it. Shutdowns aren't glitches in democracy. They're features of a divided system. And until we see them that way, nothing will ever change.